Welcome to the Jester Show. Is there anybody out there? You got like 30 seconds. There we go. There we go. All right. Tammy, what it do? Breezy. Breezy's up. Tammy's up. I see. Yep, she's here. There she is. How's it? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Good to see y'all. Just chilling. Breezy, how's the little one doing? My little one's getting big. Getting ready for France. I hear ya. Yes, swelling is going down. Yep. I still got swelling in my eye a little bit right here, a little bit over here, more over here. But other than that, it's okay. The swelling started like last night, this morning, all day today. Other than that, like still a little numb here, and like I'm numb. Shit, hold on. Let me do it like that. All right, I'm numb. It's tingly here, numb here, numb here, numb here. Oh, there we go. I got feeling right about there again. There we go. 2 in August, getting big. Yeah, my little one is gonna be 4 in July. What'd you miss? I had surgery, Tammy or Breezy, and I had gotten my big old golf ball cyst out. Yeah, I know, right? I don't. Hold on, there's a mosquito right here. Damn thing, where'd he go? I hate that damn thing. Hold on, stop. Land. There's a mosquito right here. Hold on, y'all. Got him. Damn mosquitoes. I hate them damn things. But did I freeze up over here? Where the hell is my mouse? Why did this one over here freeze up? This one didn't. Yes, I know skaters suck. Something happened to my other computer screen. I can't even get the mouse to go over there. What the hell? It's like it froze up on that side. This side is still good. So like that, I don't know what happened over there. Did I do something? Did I pause something over here on this side? I don't know. Christina's the computer whiz. Dude, I don't know. Anytime I try to do something on the computer or whatever, she's having me do something. She's always like, "Yeah, the way I can do it better, quicker." And I'm like, "Yeah, why don't you do that?" Because I'm like, she's like, where I have to look and go like this and like spell the whole sentence out in my head and then look up and be like, shit, there's a space there and that's misspelled there. So then I gotta go over and click and then like do that again. You know what I mean? Where she doesn't just be like, not even looking at shit. Fucking be writing whole paragraphs and shit. I know, Elizabeth, you like it? I know, I just had surgery. I get the stitches out on Tuesday. I got 12 of them bad boys in here. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, yeah, it's healing pretty well. Even Christina said that. It is pretty, yep. She's good. She's laying down with itty bitty right now. All right, Tammy, go brush your teeth first. I know how that is. I wish I knew what the hell happened to this damn freaking screen over here on this side. Because the whole damn thing, like, just froze. But this one ain't frozen. I don't know. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, Tammy. I want. I see. I want to be able. Is Yorga out there? My daughter's band is representing the U.S. Nice, sweet, awesome, Breezy. Hell yeah. Nice. That is cool. They gonna be marching band? I used to be in marching band. I played trombone. Did that for like 4 years. But I played trombone for like 7 years altogether. Started in like 5th or 6th grade. So actually I started on viola. Then I moved to trombone. Yorga is out there. Where's my phone at? He don't ever answer. Whenever I try to text him or call him, he don't ever answer me. I always have Christina text him because he'll answer Christina like that. And if I don't answer, see if I can get him. Hey, live, Right, there you go. And I know Jim Boswell's probably out there somewhere, man. He'll probably pop in. Once I see him pop in, I'll put the link up for him. You can get on or whatever. Oh, Hit Gal is great. It's doing good. Like I said, it's still like numb. It's itchy. It itches and stings a little, like where the cut is, and like underneath here itches like it itches something fierce. She plays bass drum awesome. That's a big thing. But it right here. Oh damn, Yorga just called me a liar. Shit. He just called me a liar. He just texted me back. Yeah, that's what Christina said. Itching is healing. But yeah, it itches like a bugger, and like still right here, all the way up to right about here. It's all tingly and numb still. Of course, the doctor said that it might stay like that. I might not get feeling back there again. It might come back. It might not come back. But yeah, other than that, though, it's doing pretty well. Yeah, doing good. How's everybody else doing now? What life? What's up? What's going on? Yeah, she's been helping me. She's been helping me go, don't touch it. Quit messing with it. Stop bending over. You can't do that. Don't do that. You're going to pop your stitches. She's been helping a lot. So I don't pop my stitches. But I got to sleep like in the other room on the air mattress or on the couch because itty bitty, like she gets up out of her bed and she'll crawl in with us. And then like she friggin' flails and kicks and punches. And I can't have her doing that around my head. So I go in there or I go on the couch. One of the two until I get stitches out. No problem. It's coming. It is coming. I got you, Yorga. Let's see here. Paste and then put right here and do this. Oh shit. No, I did that wrong. Oh fuck. Damn. Hold on, Yorga. Whoops. Sorry about that. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? Copy. Then paste. Yeah, I screwed that one all up. I screwed that one up. All right, there you go. That should be right. Tony, what'd it do? And if not, I'm going to have to like probably shut this live down, reset and reboot the other freaking the other monitor and then put it. Oh wait, never mind. There it is. Okay. Yorga.
Hey man, how you doing?
Doing great. Look at man.
I know I just tuned in. You said it was getting really itchy, man. I bet that sucks.
Yeah, itches like a bitch. Yeah. But I got it gone. Nice, huh?
Is it going down some?
Yeah. Yeah, swelling's going down.
That's good.
Yeah. Swelling going down. Tony, what's up? And what's up here? Mima, what's up? Yorga, baby.
Yeah. Damn it, baby.
Yeah. Doing great though. Let's see here. Christina's birthday is coming up. And I don't know. I think maybe the day after her birthday, because I'm off on the day after her birthday. Oh no, we're gonna do something. You know what we're doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
We're taking itty bitty to the pet zoo.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah! They got like miniature donkeys and cows and ponies,
Goats.
pigs, goats, and a llama.
And a
No,
llama.
Tony, no, I do not have any results or anything back like that yet. Christina says it takes anywhere from about 5 to 7 days. I'm saying, oh, what's up? What's going on, Sharon? Chilling, 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 chilling. Yeah, we're gonna do something. I don't know. She kind of wants to go golfing, but see, she don't play golf. She lets me play golf, and she likes to drive the golf cart around. And I'll like hit 2 or 3 balls, and then she'll drive me around to the golf balls. And then I hit them again. That's the best thing that she loves about golfing. She loves to drive the golf cart. I'm like, hell yeah, you drive the golf cart. Hell yeah, I can't wait to go to the petting zoo. That's gonna be cool.
I think I told you before, but when I was a kid, all our golf carts were made by Harley Davidson,
Oh wow.
and they had a gas motor, but they were three-wheeled, and you just had this handlebar
Oh,
thing to
I know what
steer
ones
it.
you're talking about. It's like a
Mhm.
triangle. It's like a triangle, a one complete bar triangle, and you turned it like that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I had a friend of mine that was a member of that club, and it scared me to death. But we would sneak up in there in the night, and all the keys were just hanging there, and you just grab a set of keys and put it in that
Go
that
out, go.
freaking thing, man. But when you cut it on, it's quiet as crap out at night, and you cut it on, it goes, holy shit, all ass, man. And we would basically steal these golf carts and go out on the golf course at night, but you couldn't see anything, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, you'd be riding along like this, you going
Hell, they
down,
got
and
they
you're
got
going
headlights.
up, and then you're going, yeah, we did 2 or 3 of them. One of them we did one night, and it ran out of gas. And we just walked up to the movie theater, and we were telling these guys that we knew up at the movie theater, what we had just done and everything. They said, "Where's it at?" We told them exactly where it was at. They went and got gas, put it in this damn thing, and then they took it out on Chippenham Parkway, which is like a major highway. Harley Davidson, though, man, no kidding, man. They were Harleys.
Friggin' not okay, not this week coming up, but the next week, right? I want to say is it the 10th or the 17th? It's either in a week or 2 weeks. We got the U.S. Open coming here.
Yeah, I think I heard you say that. Yep.
Yeah, I want to say it's next week that the Hall of Fame is fucking opening up shit or opening up.
They do that on Sunday. They do that on Sunday, don't they?
What?
The U.S. Open. That's on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday's the final day. What it is it's Monday and Tuesday are usually practice rounds, right? And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are usually practice rounds. Okay. And then they play Thursday, and that's usually the cut. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like you play 4 days in the tournament, but you add each one up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying I have some people I hang out with that normally on a Sunday, and if it's not football, then they're watching golf, And I actually got to where I can watch golf on TV. It's not bad.
I mean, it's not bad. I normally, if it's on and that's the only thing on, and I'm, ain't got nothing else really better, nothing to do because it's raining outside or something.
I mean, it'd be cool though if I'm watching that and I know it's right there where you live, So that's
that's what I was getting ready to say. Like the U.S. Open, like I'll probably be watching that just because I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I know where that's at. You know what I mean? And shit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. Just because it's cool, because it's in your town. And you're like, holy shit, that's just a couple miles away.
Little Meemaw said, now Catawonky, I haven't talked to in a long, long time. But she said that Brewster, she named Yorga, had 5 babies.
Yeah, 5.
I didn't know he could have babies, but I'm glad he did.
Well, hens can have babies.
Well, he must
I
be a
don't know
hen.
if roosters can lay eggs.
We thought he was
Because
a
roosters
rooster.
are males.
A rooster can lay eggs?
No,
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking.
unless it's like a liberal rooster, or maybe
Well,
like
them roosters are too big.
transgender rooster
You
trying
don't
to,
know about that rooster.
yeah,
Might be a hen.
he dyed his purple, his feathers purple and green and shit like that, and
Yeah,
going
sure they
around,
have them out there.
going to protests, that they have no business really talking about because they don't know shit about,
That's what you call a rainbow rooster.
a rainbow rooster. Yeah, rainbow rooster. You'd never been where? How'd you Google it? Well, his father. Okay, he's the father. I was gonna, yeah, okay, because
Oh, he's the father. Okay. Well, that makes it all good.
That's why I was like, because roosters don't lay eggs, like I said, unless it's
There's a bunch of little Yorgas running around.
a
Now.
liberal rooster. Yeah, that's confused. That's what I said, Tam. Tammy, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. He's a little confused, rooster.
Well, that's what's cool. I mean, last time I talked to Catawonka, she said that Count Yorga got frostbite on his claws or something, man.
Oh,
So I was thinking, yeah, he probably ended up in this dinner pot, that night, but
chicken feet. Hell yeah, ate his ass. They're adorable little critters. Adorable little critters.
That's because they got that from Yorga. No wonder. I mean, go and look.
Well, are the eggs already hatched, or are they still egg form though? Because wouldn't that be funny looking at the eggs going, oh, they're so adorable, and they're not even hatched yet?
I would think they've been hatched.
You're like, that one's Timmy, and that one's Veronica, and that one's Maddie, and then Veronica ends up being a rooster, and you're like, ah.
I wonder how old they have to get before you can tell what their sex is. I don't know.
I guess when they start growing feathers.
I mean, even cats are hard for a while.
They're all fluffy and everything, and like cheap,
Right.
You know what I mean? So about a week ago, they got freed or hatched, whatever, broke. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so they're little yellow fur balls.
Trying to talk. What? A free music event. Where's this free music event at? I know Darius Rucker is opening up for the Golf Hall of Fame. Hootie and the Blowfish? Darius Rucker. But somebody just told me, man, like last week, somebody told me that he just got busted on his tour bus with a whole bunch of cocaine. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say on that one.
Yeah, see, so I don't know which one is. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got enough money and pretty good lawyers that if he did get popped with cocaine, he'd still be able to come.
You never know.
He just had to get more cocaine, because he wouldn't have it anymore.
Depends on how much they had, man.
Yeah, and you think somebody as big as Darius Rucker, he's not going to have like a gram or whatever, He's probably going to,
couple eight ball.
Have more than a ball,
Yeah, oh yeah. Makes you play better.
Maybe like half an ounce of blow,
Man, that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, it is a lot of blow. I've seen a lot of blow like that in my younger days. I remember when George Carlin, I had gotten tickets for Christmas to go see George Carlin live. And I was in the 12th row. Actually, Christina actually seen the ticket stub. She was like, holy shit, you seen George Carlin? I'm like, yeah. I was like all fucked up on cocaine. I was like high as fuck on cocaine. I ended up getting like a quarter ounce of cocaine, and we did it all that night because I didn't want to bring any of it home.
Bad thing about that shit now, man. I mean, and I'm just going to tell you right now, back in the 80s, I love that shit.
Oh man, in the 90s, I loved it too. I
know it's really bad for you. It's really bad for you. I never bought it because I was in bands, and I mean, I even had guys in the bands I was in that was dealing that shit,
Mm-hmm.
But man, just like you said, I really did like it, but not to the point where I needed rehab or anything. I mean, I could put it down,
I mean,
but
okay, I was hooked on it, but I didn't go to rehab. I'm gonna be honest with you. The way I got off of cocaine is I started gambling because it gives you the
okay.
same endorphins in your brain.
I never got hooked on it, but the thing is that if somebody were to put something out in front of me right now, I don't know what that shit is, man.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh hell no, I ain't doing it.
No.
I don't know what's in there, man.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't mess with anything like that except for my smoky, which ain't.
Yeah, and that's not doing anything to you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but yeah, I don't mess with the white bitch no more, and don't want to. But back in the day when I did,
And the thing with me though, again, it was always around. I never had to buy any or anything. I never even thought about buying any. It was just always there, and damn, that shit's good for a little while. I mean, you're good for like 20 minutes or something, then you want some more, and then it's like,
but see, freaking, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Oh, that was another thing about doing a lot of cocaine though, is like at the bars with you being an a band and shit. The thing some people don't know about this, and back in the day, it worked, but I wouldn't trust it now, like you said, because you don't know what's in it.
You don't know what's in there, man.
But back in the day, I remember you could be shit-faced, sloppy fucking drunk. I'm talking about shit-faced drunk, and do one little fucking toot, of some blow or whatever, coke, and whoo, it's like instant sober. Let's go back out drinking again.
Well, yeah, you can drink all night and never get drunk.
That's what, but see, my two big, drugs back in the day were, cocaine, of course, and the other one was either LSD or like mescaline.
I tripped like 5 times when I was still in high school age, and I went, I'm never doing that again.
Dude, I don't know what it was, man, but I loved psychedelics.
A lot of people do.
I love mescaline. Mescaline is like,
the thing with me, literally like 5 times. The first 3 times were really fun, and then the last 2 times were just like a nightmare. The very last time, and we're going back to the 70s. Me and 2 buddies did some, and these 2 assholes got a phone call from 2 chicks that wanted to hang around with them, and they go on out. I mean, it's just starting to kick in, and I'm left alone. And that stuff would last for like 12 hours, man. I don't even remember what I did. I just rode around a lot by myself, tripping my brains out. And I went, I'm never doing this again. Never, ever. Man, I mean, it's kind of funner if you got a couple pals and you're all doing it. You know what I mean? Because that's when it gets funny. But, man, if you're stuck by yourself, man, it ain't no damn fun.
Elizabeth, what are you talking about? You never heard of it. What? LSD or mescaline? Mescaline is like a concentrated version of peyote. That's where peyote, when you eat peyote, it's mescaline. But like it's microdots. And
I was just gonna say microdots is what we used to get. Yeah.
Microdots, and it's mescaline, and it's tiny.
It's the most little itty bitty pill you ever seen.
It's smaller than a nitroglycerin pill. Let's put it like that. One of you, like if somebody that has to take nitroglycerin, the heart pill thingies, the little tiny things, it's like very, very tiny. But when you take it, like you peak for a good 8 to 12 hours, and then you come down.
But it takes like an hour for it to kick in, and then once it kicks in, everything's good. But with me, after like 5 hours of that shit, I was like, man, I wish I had an on-off switch for this stuff, man, because you can't sleep, you can't, everything is just crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, Tammy said mescaline was popular back in the day. That was a full microdot, I think.
In the 90s, too, because I used to get it a lot. There was a good point that in high school, if you were eating LSD or mescaline, you had like a 70% chance that it was coming from me because I loved it.
Yeah, I just couldn't handle it, man. I just really couldn't.
Deviated septum, that just means you just eat it then, Jerry.
Yeah, rubbing your gums, man. But never shot up. I never, ever, never,
I
no,
couldn't do that. I
never.
don't.
I hate needles as much as I hate needles. I never went anywhere near that shit.
Yeah, I can't. I can't do that neither. I can never do that shit. Shit, I don't even fucking like when they did this and stabbed me like 8 times. I could hear.
I bet that sucked too, man.
It was crazy. He didn't even warn me or anything. Like he turned the lights on and automatically made my eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? Because they're so
Yeah.
freaking bright. And then he's like, next thing I know, he's like, all right, I'm going to numb you. And he doesn't even say, all right, here it comes. He's just, bam, you just feel the needle going. You're like, oh, wow. And he's just like, bam, bam, bam. And he started right about here. Okay. Was like the first stick. And then went all the way up to right about here. And then all the way over to about here.
Bad thing about that is there ain't but just a little bit of skin and then it's bone. You know what I mean? There's no.
Yeah. Like, yeah. And then
It's
like, I
gotta
could hear,
hurt like hell.
I could hear him like snipping it, you know, and cutting it out. And then when he cauterized it and everything 5 times, like it didn't hurt until the 4th one. And then because that was like on a nerve or something. And he said,
Did you see whatever he pulled out of there? Did you get to look at it?
out, and then he had to cauterize.
I know, but did you look at the chunk of shit that came out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what did it look like?
I have a picture of it, man. It's like it was like probably about the size of a ping pong ball. A little bit bigger than a Carmex thing. About a little bit bigger than that.
Was it like white or?
Oh yeah, it was white.
Hey, I'm glad they got it out of you, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's great. I loved it. That's good. Yeah. Like I said, it just itches like crazy. My eye's swollen up right here now.
Yeah.
But I ain't worried about it. But like I said, up here is still numb, and he said that like I might not get that feeling back. I don't care. I mean,
yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
No, you know that just means that like when freaking mosquitoes bite me there and everything, I won't feel it. That way, when everybody's smacking me in the head, I'm like, what the fuck? And oh, you got a mosquito on your head. Craig!
Craigie baby. He said, was it like chicken or pus?
No, dude, it was like one solid big mass. No, there was no pus. It was just like one solid chunk, like solid mass. It all came out in one piece.
So basically, it was a tumor of some sort, huh?
I don't know. He's going to send it off. Biopsy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like he put 12 stitches. And like I said, because it's so close to my ear, every time I couldn't feel it, but every time he like stuck the needle into the skin, I could hear tick, tick, like the needle piercing the skin. Because it was so close. And then hearing the friggin' stuff go through my skin and everything, this stitching. No, we can't eat it, Craig. What the hell is your problem?
He's hungry.
Craig, do you need the link? I can put the link up. Or,
Let's
wait a minute.
get Craig up here.
Before I even put the link up, Craig, are you allowed to be on the internet today? Or you're not in the closet right now, are you?
He was one time.
Let's see here. By law, I believe they have to have it by. I think so too. I'm not sure. He's naked. Okay, you cannot come on naked.
Yeah, he can. Do you bring him up here naked?
No, I don't have the pixelated thingies for the.
He'll just be from here up. He ain't gonna show his schmeckle.
He has that. We know what naked is, Craig. Naked. I have no clothes. We know what that is. Yeah.
He's not naked. He's naked underneath all of his clothes.
It's wash day.
I told somebody one time back in the 80s I was single, and I was flipping. It used up every bit of my clothes, and I had to go to a laundromat because I didn't have a washer and dryer. The only thing I had to wear was my bathing suit. You know, I was wearing my bathing suit and washed every sock, every jaw, every pair of jeans, every shirt I had. I'm sitting there in my bathing suit.
Hell yeah. Excuse me. I ain't worried about waking up the house because everybody's sleeping like logs in here.
That's good.
Once they pass out, that's it. And that one in there, oh, wait, you got to go to school tomorrow. Shit, I need to set my alarm. That's right. It's good.
You got summer school?
No, school's tomorrow. This is the last week of school. Friday's the last day.
I don't know when they let them out here. I thought it was, Labor Day was like last weekend, right?
Yeah, Friday's the last day of school, though. Yeah.
Not Labor Day, Memorial Day.
No.
Memorial Day. So you still have to go to school.
Look, this is the way this is how I've pretty much figured it out over the years. Memorial Day is really the start of summer, opening up the beaches, like the calendar summer day or whatever. It's not like the summer solstice, which is really the first day of summer, but they call Memorial Day the beginning of summer, so they can open up all the friggin' beaches and lakes and everything else like that. And that's why Labor Day is the end of summer. It's the end of summer. It's Labor Day, and you got to go back.
The way I remember it is Memorial Day starts with an M, and so does May. So
yeah,
that's a dyslexic way of remembering.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, that's when everybody starts going to the beach around Memorial Days. Especially in North Carolina, like all last week or whatever during Memorial Weekend. If you were saying, "Hey, we're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. We're going to the lake. We're going to the beach," it's like the beach opens up on Memorial Day. Kind of like in Jaws, how the beach opened up on 4th of July. He was like, "No, you need people on this island out in that beach. Screw that damn shark." And then the shark ate the fucking little fat kid that was on the fucking. Remember that?
I'm so skinny, he would have let me go. I just doggy paddled to the shore. Go, look at that fat kid. He's getting eaten now.
Garrett, it's a sham. It's witch hunting. It's all bullshit. Okay. And also, maybe this is what he had to do. This is what had to happen for, like, if you remember, I want to say back in 2020 or whatever, everybody, for voting, they were like the red wave, but the red wave didn't come. Where was the red wave that everybody was talking about? Well, maybe this is the red wave that they were talking about, not back then, but this. All this shit hadn't leaded up to make the red wave. Because, look what happened as soon as the verdict got down. Okay, what happened? The donation website shut down for like 3 to 4 hours. Why did it shut down for 3 to 4 hours? Because so many people were trying to make a freaking donation to President Trump. For all that shit. And that's that, so many people, it flooded the freaking internet. It shut it down because there's too many people. Historically, what do you take in? What, 52 million in donation?
54 in 24 hours, I think it was.
Thank you. 54. I was too off. 54 million in 24 hours. Who's ever done that? And now you're even seeing lefties going, "Yo, this shit ain't right." You know what I'm saying? They
can't say that, Jeremy. They can't say what the crime was. They can't even do that, man. It's like, all right, what was the crime?
Here's another thing. When the judge went in, or when he told the jury to go deliberate or whatever the fuck, and everything like that, he gave the motherfuckers 3 different, okay, y'all can vote, 3 guilty on this one and 4 guilty on this one and this one, and that we can all put them all together and shit like that. It wasn't like,
that shit right there. That sentence, not sentencing, but that thing you just said about, well, if you think he's guilty of one, that's good enough, and if this person here think he's guilty of the second one, that's good enough.
That's good enough.
That's a load of shit. That is a load of shit. And if it goes to the Supreme Court, they are going to shut that shit down, man, because you can't just make up the rules as you go. I don't care if you are a judge.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's gonna backfire. All
Oh, it
this
already
shit
is.
right now. Oh, also all this shit that just happened right now with that case and everything. How it's gonna backfire is what just happened. A previous president just got charged and convicted guilty, which opens up the door for how many other previous presidents can we now charge for shit? Crimes.
Oh, if the Republicans get in, they're going to start going after these bastards. They're going to use the
That's,
same tactics, man. They're going
with
to
this
screw it,
also
indict them
happening,
all, man.
I guarantee you Trump's polls are going to go through the fucking roof. If they, I mean, they already are. He's already winning by like a couple, 10 points in a couple places, But beside that, I mean, everybody can see if this can happen to one of the richest people and the most popular people in the fucking world, it can happen to any one of you little peons. And they can pick us off quicker than they picked him off.
Yeah,
See, look
it's
at
a
that.
travesty, man. It truly is a travesty. They can't even name. All right, go ask anybody in the street. All right, what did he do? They can't tell
And
you.
I mean, for sit there and a couple people under oath and sitting there and turning around and lying under oath. Take example Stormy Daniels when he did the interview with freaking Bill Maher, and she sat there and said, "No, I wasn't forced." Blah blah blah. Da 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 da.
Yeah,
Da. And then turns around, and now here comes on the trial day, and now you completely turned its story. Well, years ago on Bill Maher, when you said it, here, this is what you said, and now you just changed your story.
yeah.
Yeah, it is bullshit. But like I said, maybe this is what had to happen. This is for all the super, super radical left motherfuckers. And there's still some of them there aren't going to change. There's still some of them out there. Yeah, 34 counts. We got 57 more to go. Shut up, you old fuck. You know what I'm saying? And people like Robert, DeSmiro, and shit like that, and there's still, radical ones that
Oh,
can't stand it and
I
hate
have
them
friends.
and are loving this. But there's also the ones that are like, wait a minute, man, this kind of ain't right. You know what I mean? And they're starting to, hell, look at Michael Rappaport. You know what I'm saying? He's
No,
changed. Fucking The Rock. I mean, there's so many motherfuckers that have done a complete whoop. Nope, ain't doing that shit again.
yep.
I like having cheaper gas and more money in my pocket and not, worried about my uncle or my cousin or my brother that's over in fucking some foreign country fighting a fucking war.
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends, especially in the musical community. Musicians that are lefties, and I don't even bring that shit up because there's nothing I can do to change their mind. It doesn't matter, and there's nothing they can do to change mine. The thing that gets me about those fuckers are, if they know the election was cheated, and they know this is complete bullshit, and it's don't marry a Dem because they will cheat on you. They're completely okay with that shit, man. With cheating in any way, shape, or form. Cheat? Screw it. That's good as long as I get my way.
That's what I said, damn it, Tammy. That's what I was saying. There was so much, yeah, for everybody wanting to fucking donate to them. Exactly, yeah. But like I said, it's, I mean, it, they're kind of stupid. They didn't learn the first time when he got arrested with his mugshot how much money he fucking made just off a mugshot. You're only going to make them more popular. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're only
That's
going
what
to,
they've done. That's what they've done, man.
yeah. And it's already done now. I mean, of course, you're going to go to the Supreme Court and appeal the shit, man, because it's all unconstitutional and
Well, I'm pretty sure
completely
it's going to
unfair.
go. It'll go to a regular court for the first appeal, and then if they get past that, then it will go to the Supreme Court and where it should be.
Right.
I mean, you got to ask for a change of venue, change of judge. Normally anybody could get that, especially since the judge donated a shit pot of money to Biden. That should have cut him out right there.
Well, he's
You know?
also a Soros. He's also a Soros judge too.
Yeah, he is.
You
And then
know
they
what I'm
put a gag order on Trump. Putting a gag order on Trump is like, I don't know, trying to herd cats or something, man. I mean, he's gonna talk.
He don't
You
shut
know?
up, man. I mean,
There's Boswell.
and a millionaire. The dude who's been with Clinton, his name is Alex. He's an entrepreneur and a millionaire. Okay. Still got 2 Supreme judges he picked. Yeah. Yeah, I think he does. You know. Oh, Jen. Jen. Okay. Boswell. Is Boswell down here?
He's in the chat.
I see him. Hold on, Boswell. There you go.
Come on, Craig. You can come up here too.
I know. Yeah. Well, Craig said he's naked. Go put
I
a
don't
sheet
care.
on or
I had to fire him last week. I might have to fire him again tonight
something.
for napping on the job.
Well, also, did you see how many freaking people Trump had supporting him outside of fucking not only Trump Tower, but the friggin' damn courtroom on the other side?
Yes.
Had to contact someone about their website being hacked. Uh-oh. Okay. Were you
Yeah.
successful in that, Jim? You know? Why don't you come up, Jim? Because we need some news. Craig hasn't been on in a while for the news. I don't have anything, but my other computer screens is fucked right now. So it's all frozen up, and if I reset the computer or whatever, I lose this and y'all. So I can't do that right now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Craig, put a blanket on. He went up to FEC tonight.
So Trump went to UFC tonight and the place erupted. Yeah, good for him.
He loves UFC. What are you talking about? He's always going to the UFC fights, man.
Well, the funny thing is, too, is he's stuck in New York. So he's like, I'm going to make the most of this. All my days off, I'm going to go campaign. I'm going to go to the Bronx where they don't want me, but they did want it. You know, come to find out. And, you know, screw it. I'm stuck in New York. I'll just do shit here.
Oh, we'll see now that
just like that. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but just like him showing up at UFC and everybody goes crazy, mainstream media is going bananas because they hate that shit, man.
Well, yeah, because mainstream media is not being able to paint them and label them the racist, evil dictator who's going to steal and take over the United States forever and never give it away.
That's not stopping them from doing it, though. They still do that shit. They come out with this thing where he said the N-word, you know, like months and months ago or a few years ago. It wasn't him. It was some person near him that said that shit. It wasn't him.
And see, okay, that's one thing. This is one thing I want to ask right here, Tammy. Now, and like I said, good example, mainstream media. What did mainstream media say? What, 24,000 people at the Bronx? So it was really 80,000?
Yes.
So see, right there, mainstream media. I recall it, seeing it, you know, 24,000 people support in the audience supporting Donald Trump. Really, Tammy saying it was fucking 80,000. Right.
But
there,
they had to go back and do that too, because the first thing they said was, yeah, there were hundreds there. Hundreds.
Yeah.
And now they're saying, okay, well, there was 24,000, but we think there might be up to 80.
Okay. Yeah. And Lisa is saying it's over 100,000.
Could have been. I hope it was.
Oh, that's what you heard. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, but still, I mean, everybody knows. Everybody
hundreds. You know, there's hundreds of people. Yeah, right.
I think the reason why a lot of us listen, or some of us still listen and watch the mainstream news and media, is to laugh and be like, you're full of shit, you know, because that's what I do in the morning when I hear friggin' the people on the local news channel and shit saying this or whatever. You're full of shit. I don't want anytime it's like some world news or government shit coming. Now I don't want to fucking hear it. You're a fucking liar, you know. I like to yell at him. There he is.
There he is, Boswell. All right,
Anyway,
listen to this. This one killed me, man. I almost wrecked my freaking Jeep. I was coming home from band practice one night, and this has been, I don't know, maybe 8 years ago. I can't remember. And it wasn't a presidential election, but there was the election, the midterms, for Senate and Congress and all that shit. I got my radio on, and the results are still coming in. And the girl, she was with ABC News, I can't remember her name, on the radio said, yeah, the Republicans need like 15 more delegates or votes or whatever, to win. She said, we only need 8. I said, we only need 8 more. She screwed up when she was saying it. She should have said the Dems only need 8 more. She said, we only need 8 more. Yeah, we. And she wasn't like a pundit or anything. She was one of the reporters that was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, man.
You fucking lying bitch.
All right, Boswell, how the hell are you?
I'm beat from work and the ground is too dry to till here. I had a contact. There's a guy. It's a long story. You ever buy something from somebody online, then find their website got hacked, and then their email doesn't work?
No. Thank God.
I'll be honest with you, because the only time I buy something online or we buy something online is either A, through like Walmart.com, or B, like through Amazon. That I don't really go buying. I don't even check emails. Y'all should know that, man. I got like over fucking probably 34,000 emails that I've never checked.
I take that back. There was that blow up doll I bought that one time. So I named her Zelda.
There's this guy in Colorado. It's called Ellis Audio. He's in the speaker business and he sells these Hikufon tweeters. And I wanted to see what the price is, and I go to the guy's website and I get all these links to all this bad stuff, porno, dating sites. And then I found his old email and my email account, so I emailed him. Because it happened to me where like it's not the website, it's the server that hosts the website gets hacked.
You better check your email. You might have a date on there.
Yeah. You need check all your timestamp emails and shit like that. Make sure you got the receipts and shit like that.
No, I meant like a lady date.
I don't need it. I've been on a date for
no. Dear Boswell, I think you're so handsome. Can we go
I thought Craig might want to go live tonight, and I didn't hear from him. I guess he's busy with the dog. Did Craig tell everybody the name of the dog yet or not?
You guys hold down the fort. Jim, read some news. I got to make a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Well, did you hear that our country notified Russia we're going to launch 2 Minuteman missiles on June 4th and June 6th? What's this all about? I have a bad feeling about this. They're going to replace the Minuteman missiles in 2030 with the Sentinel missiles. Some of those missiles were made in 1970 to 77. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Our whole nuclear ICBM force, look at it like this. How many things, does anybody have a car that still works that they bought in 1970 that didn't rust?
I got one from 75 and it won't rust because it's a Corvette, baby.
Because of the fiberglass body. But you know what I'm talking about. It is pathetic what's going on. We could have a scare event coming up soon, I think.
Quit worrying about it. If it happens, it happens.
Well, I'm into watching what's going on with all the news in the world. Like I said earlier, some people, they don't realize their website, their server was hacked until people notify them. Because I tried getting on this guy's website like a dozen times, then I finally got to where I wanted. See, I was listening to you guys and I was trying to contact this guy. And I hate calling somebody up on the phone this late. Because the guy knows me. Don't look up Hikufon tweeters on Ellis Audio or you'll get a bad website. Yeah, we could sure use some rain. I went over ground that I tilled twice already, and it's like I was just covered with dust today. New York Debs, you want to get through this year? Okay, who knows what's going to happen? You figure NATO wants to. Okay, Germany, I read, has called up 900,000 reservists to go to war with Russia. They're out of their minds. If NATO declares war on Russia, that could be it for NATO.
Be it for everybody.
I know. You figure where we live is the worst part of the country. If a nuke went off in D.C., the winds would. I've looked on the nuke maps and done search years ago. The wind would carry it. The fallout would be bad between like where I'm in Pennsylvania, Chester, Montgomery, and Bucks County.
Plus, we have the largest naval base and fleet and everything right here. Not an hour away from me.
I wonder how deep is that James River? Could a submarine go in there?
That's a good question. I've always wondered about that. I'm trying to think of my max depths while I'm out there on the river, because I've gone way. I mean, I've gone all the way to Jamestown and back to Richmond, which is a long ass ways. It doesn't get all that deep. I'd say 40, maybe 50 feet tops. But yeah, I mean, if you had a good submarine, you knew what you were doing. I imagine they could, man. I've seen a giant ass shark out there.
Really?
You know, and we get crabs all the way up to Richmond when the crabs come in. Yeah, believe it or not, it's all tidal.
I've never had crabs.
Wow.
Not that kind.
What?
I know.
Blue crabs.
Blue crabs. Man, when I went crabbing, man, we'd go on with again. My buddy, he'd run a house to where you have the ocean on one side, the sound on the other side. Okay, but the sound have a big we'd have a big ass dock, right? Okay.
Yeah.
When the tide is in, it's like a triangle with a hook on it and a weight, and you pop it out and you put a piece of chicken through that bitch. And you drop it down, and the fucking crabs come up, and you can feel them tugging it, and then you lightly pull the string up, and then you grab a net and then catch them bitches.
Well, we used to do it with just a piece of string on a chicken leg. Just drop it down in there, man.
But you can buy the actual, things where you just pierce the freaking chicken leg through it, and
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, like I did.
You know what's crazy too is my brother lived down there for 7 years, and one of those hurricanes that came through like 20 years ago, we had a bunch of them that started with there was Irene and there was Isabel and there was a couple others, but I can't remember which one it was. Anyway, he lived over on the Sound, and their neighborhood had all these canals coming up to like each house, so you could just, if you had a boat, you could just park your boat at your house, which is premium.
Mm-hmm. But
I asked him after the storm, because of my dumbass brother, I told him, drive up here to Richmond, y'all can stay with me. We're gonna wait it out. I'm like, you're being a dumbass. But what blew my mind was, I asked him later, I said, so what was that water like in your neighborhood? He said, man, all that water got sucked out to sea. The whole Sound was damn near dry.
damn.
Having to do with I don't know how a hurricane works and sucking
it pulls all the water out of it.
It pulled all the water out of there, man.
Out of the Sound, yeah. That shit's crazy. I've seen videos like that.
There's the Mighty Blues song. Ray Thomas passed away a few years ago, where the lyrics are, when the tide rushes in, it rushes my heartaches away.
Wow. Hey, I got another friend that and we never got tornadoes when I was a kid, but we're starting to get them now. Another buddy of mine, there was a tornado coming through 50 miles away from here. And he was watching it from his house, and he had a pool, not a great pool, but, one of them stand-up pools, you get from Walmart or whatever. So that tornado went through that thing and sucked every drop of water out of that pool, and he kept on going. Yeah, his pool was dry.
he had to fill it up again. Can you imagine how high his water would have been, Bill?
That's
Oh yeah,
expensive.
unless you got a well,
Yeah.
you know.
It would
But
take
see,
days.
even
Around
with a
here, there are
well,
people that
you don't want to fill it all up at once. You want to fill it up just a little bit one day and then wait a couple of days and then, add more water to it.
Well, they
if you're
even have trucks out here that'll come in at like a
yeah,
big tank sack and they'll fill it right on up for you. It ain't
See,
that bad.
the place that I'm actually talking about where I went crabbing and when I go crabbing a lot when my buddy invites me down there is Emerald Island, which is close to the Outer Banks. Yeah, it's a little bit inward. It's not that far from Beaufort.
Right.
Um,
I know where it
and
is.
Moorhead, Beaufort. That's where I want to say Blackbeard. His ship was found right around there. I want to say it's off of Shackleford Island, where I've been to Shackleford Island, but the only way to get to Shackleford Island is you have to take a ferry that comes and picks you up every couple hours, and it takes you and drops you off at the island, and then you from the one point of the island you have to walk to the other side to where the freaking ocean is. That's where you can find big ass conch shells and sand dollars, you know what I'm saying, and shit
Yeah,
like that.
very cool.
Yeah.
There's one out in the ocean, out off of Nag's Head. It's called Portsmouth Island. And you could take a ferry over there and camp out. I mean, I had a friend of mine, and he had 2 4-wheelers, tent, food, all that shit, because nothing's there, man. I mean, nothing's
Yeah,
there.
that's how
There's like
Shackleford. It's
there's
yeah.
like the remnants of an old town and an old church, and you could walk up in all that stuff and everything. But he said, man, him and his wife went to camp out that night, and the flies were like that big, and all night long these flies were hitting their tent. You know, I mean, just like boom, 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 boom. I mean, the bugs are incredibly bad.
Well, the island, one of the islands that I went to, I went to Shackleford one year and I went to another one the other year, but I always stayed at Emerald Island. Emerald Island is it's not a commercial beach; it's a residential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
it's beautiful. Emerald Island is beautiful.
it's houses. It's all houses and condos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
boardwalks and shit like that and everything. There's shit to do there, but it's just more family oriented kind of. But it's like that what you said. And in the evening, like say the last ferry leaves at 5 o'clock. That's it. If you don't get to that ferry at 5 o'clock p.m. and it's gone, it goes out. You're there until it comes back the next fucking morning at 7,
Right.
Or whatever time it comes back. And also on the islands, there are the wild horses and everything.
Yeah.
you figure
Yeah.
there's people
That's good.
there's people who live in Staten Island. They have to get on a ferry just to get off the island with a car.
New Bern, I know where New Bern is. Yeah, New Bern's not that far from Atlantic Beach.
You know what, man? We've got one here in the Chesapeake Bay. It's called Tangier Island, and it's wild. I've been there once, man, and it's out in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay. Very small island. You can walk it in 2 hours. You can walk the whole island. But it was founded by British soldiers from the Revolutionary War who had defected, who deserted, and went and started this island. And their main it takes you like an hour and a half to get there by ferry, and hardly there was like 2 cars on the whole island. Everybody else drives golf carts.
Mhm.
But when they speak, you can't understand them. They're talking English, and they're all related. I mean, all the mailboxes either said Crockett or Pruitt, or Pruitt, Crockett, Crockett. It was like, and we were there when they were just letting out of church, and we were walking down the road, and all these churches let out at the same time. And these people are just jibber jabbering. They are speaking English, but you cannot understand what the hell they had to say. The first thing I said when I got there, I went to the restaurant, and their whole industry is crabbing. That's what makes that island work. And I wanted a beer, I went to the restaurant, and they were like, everybody looked at me like, no, it's dry, completely dry, no alcohol, nowhere. Yeah. So we hung out and then got back on the boat and went back. It was a day trip, but man, it's kind of crazy, man. You can't understand those people.
There's places in New Jersey along the shore where they're dry counties.
Well, there's a couple here in North Carolina, but Cumberland. I mean,
Yep.
there's actually a couple islands, Deb, that have the wild horses. On ours. I know that Emerald Island, the one that where I go crabbing at, my buddy has it. You know, he rents a house there once a year, usually. You know, during the summertime for a week or two. Um, all the way at the end of the island is Fort Macon, which is one of the forts from I want to say I don't know way back a long, long, long time ago. I think
Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. Yeah, Fort Macon. Yeah, and also there's the aquarium there too, and that's badass. The aquarium's pretty cool.
I've been there. I've been to the aquarium.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Did they have sharks in the aquarium, County Orga?
Going out
What's
and
that?
seeing the USS North Carolina is pretty cool too.
Did they have any sharks in the aquarium?
Yes.
That-
They got
that-
like bull sharks and nurse sharks and shit like that. Yeah.
Just like Jaws 3 when the white shark got in the aquarium.
Nags Head, that's where my uncle lives. My uncle lives on Nags Head now.
Yeah, I've stayed in Nags Head a million times, man. That's kind of we would bypass Virginia Beach and just go further south and go to Nags Head instead because it was just cooler.
Yeah, my uncle lives in. I've never been there, but he moved down here from upstate New York when he retired. That's where he lives now, and all he does is just fish. That's all he does. He loves fishing.
Yeah, Virginia Beach, that water is warm. When I was down there when I was a kid and a teenager, it's like it's hot outside. You go in the water, and it's like within 5 minutes you're hot from being in the water.
It's not always like that. If you go in August, it can be like that. Somebody just said CJ 1975. I used to go to Jeanette's Pier in Nags Head. I've been on Jeanette's Pier a million times, man. That's a good one.
Did you get your boat navigation set up?
No, I've been dragging my feet, Boswell, and I'm making little tiny bits of progress every day. And today I just said I'm taking a day off because now the next thing I got to do is run from the back of the boat, the transom, the transducer, and all those wires back out again, and run all new shit in through there. And I've just been procrastinating. If you want to know the truth, I should have been done with it a week ago, but
you got to run wires in there for that thing.
Yeah, everything, all new from the.
It's like being an electrician running new wires.
Huh?
It's like being an electrician having to run new wires. It's
not that intense, but I've got to run one cable to power it, from the battery, and another cable that goes to the transducer, and they all plug into the same thing. And luckily, I'm going to have a big old screen now, compared to what I used to have. But I just dragging my feet, man. I'm just lazy.
You know what, man? I finally got to go to work today for the first time for 4 days, and it was good to get out the house. And I'm pretty sure Christina enjoyed me out the house because I'm pretty sure I was driving her up the fucking wall because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't lift anything over 5 pounds. I couldn't bend over. I couldn't lean my head down and shit. I had to sit up, the whole time and everything, and fucking. So I'd fuck with her, I'd be like, "Hey, can I go fishing?" She's like, "No, you can't go fishing. You can't look down." And I'm like, "Can I go play golf?" She's like, "No, you can't look down." And I'd be like, "Can I mow the lawn?" She's like, "No." Then finally she sent me out of my mom's house because I was just irritating the shit out of her.
CJ 1975 wrote, "Yoga, have you eaten it off our authors?" Yes, I have. It was my parents' favorite place. I have been back to North Carolina in 10 years after my dad's funeral. The real place to go to is called Sam and Homie's. The last time I'll tell you a quick Yorga story, funny Yorga story. It's been probably about 4 years ago now. And I'm always ready for anything. And my friend, like when Jeremy invited me down, "You want to come down?" I was like, "Fuck it ain't." This friend calls me up and he goes, "Hey, do you want to go to?" I went, "Yes." I didn't even know where he was going to say. He was like, "I was thinking about going down to Nags Head." And I went, "Hell yeah." And we were just, normally he'll rent a big old freaking house and stuff, and we've got all our friends there and everything. But there was just a me and him thing. He was pissed off at his girlfriend. He's in the doghouse with his girlfriend, right? And I went, "All right, it's perfect. I'm all over it." So we go and we stayed in this place called the Dolphin, which was when he's old timey, everything's center block, but it was very clean, fresh paint. AC worked really good, and you could just walk to the beach, you know. So it's just me and him, and you start meeting the people that are at that complex. Another good thing I was just going to say is once we parked the car, we could get hammered because you can walk to 7-Eleven. Everything was right there. Dune Burger was right there. Sam and Omi's, I'm telling you, if you go to Nags Head, go to Sam and Omi's. That was right there. So we could just walk, you know. Had a swimming pool at our hotel and everything. And we get to talking to these people that were staying there too. We all made friends and everything. All of these people thought that me and my buddy were gay, man.
What?
Just because it was two guys, you know, we're sitting out on the beach, you know, and we got to talking to everybody and everything. And my friend I went with, he went back into a room to get a bottle of liquor or something. And somebody said something about, you know, so y'all don't catch any shit about being gay down here. And I said, I'm not gay, man. I said, he's in a doghouse with his girlfriend and asked me if we want to come to the beach. It was hilarious. And there was one guy, his name was Stuart. He was from where was he from? I can't remember. It was a place in Virginia. But he was a great big guy. He was a state cop in Virginia. And he was ragging on us the whole time, even after that happened. And so me and Mark, my friend, we're coming up from the beach. We got chairs and coolers and all this kind of shit we're carrying and everything. And there's this Stewart guy standing there. He goes, I know it hurts your feelings. You couldn't hold his hand while you were coming. And I started laughing like shit. And then my friend Mark was behind me. He came up and Mark just went, fuck you, Stewart. I don't want to hear none of your shit, you know.
Was it Tony Stewart?
No, just Stewart. That's all I remember.
Stewart, fuck him.
Emporia, Virginia is where the hell he was from. It was just every minute of that trip I had fun. Every single minute going down, coming back, everything, man, you know. Like I said, we just walked, you know, I started a cannonball contest in the pool, you know, with a bunch of kids and shit, you know, it was great. We got hammered, man. We were hammered the whole time.
Craig, man, why don't you that's right, you're naked.
Oh, get on here naked or not.
I keep on forgetting that he's naked, and I don't have the pixelated things. Maybe that has to do with his camera, not my camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has to be able to put the pixelated thingies on there.
Yorga, are you using a cell phone or a webcam?
I can't tell you, it's top secret.
He'd have to kill you.
Jeremy, you're using a Walmart webcam, right?
Yeah, actually I am.
I'm using a phone.
Actually,
Okay.
I am. Yes.
Haley's the Parker.
Booyah. But yes, it's one of the ONNs or ONIs.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Actually, I got a 32-inch TV from them for upstairs a few years ago.
I don't have the TV.
Actually, that brand isn't too bad at all.
That's a Vizio, never mind. But yeah.
Because we got the TV for our bedroom from Walmart. It was like $79 clearance. I thought.
Now, we got itty bitty's little Roku, the 32-inch in there for like fucking $60-$70 like last month. This shit was on sale. And fucking we put it on in there so she can play in her room and take naps and try to get her to go to sleep in there, but she don't do that shit.
That Garmin unit, I'm sorry, I was just going to say that Garmin unit I got for my boat was normally like $1,000 and they had it on sale for $400, man. I jumped right on that shit. I just ain't installed it all the way yet.
How long is your boat?
My boat is 19 feet, but it's got a 2-foot swim platform that goes all the way across the stern. So if you really measure it, it's 21 feet long.
Man, why didn't y'all fucking tell me that it was Sunday tomorrow? Y'all had me thinking it was fucking Monday the whole damn time.
No, it's Sunday.
I know I had my alarm set to fucking wake her up for school. If that shit would have went off tomorrow, I'd had my ass kicked by both of them.
Every day of the week is the same to me, except for the weekends, because my wife is home.
Well, I was sitting there going, wait a minute, tomorrow I got the day off tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't have Monday off. I got to work Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm
I
off
don't get the
tomorrow.
day off unless it rains.
That's why I'm doing a live stream because I'm off tomorrow. I was
There
like,
you go.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, I've been off all week too, but I just didn't really feel all that great neither. You know what I'm saying?
How's your head feel from the incision and stitches?
It itches. That's it. Other than that, nothing
Can you
really.
put any like anti-itch cream or some shit
No,
like
I
that
have
in there?
Polysporin, Vaseline, or what the hell?
Vaseline might help.
Yeah, I have Vaseline, but I also have Polysporin too. I can't use Neosporin. They said don't use that shit.
Huh.
Well, Tammy, I'm sorry I wasn't listening probably like normal, and Christina was awake. She'd be like, "You never listen." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do. I don't know." You probably did say something like that though, and I wasn't listening.
A lot of patients don't follow doctor's orders. I know that from my wife being a nurse for otolaryngologists, ears and throat doctors.
Funny thing about that, Jim, is Christina's been in medical for like 11, 12 years. You know what I'm saying? And she knows a lot about this shit, and her sister's getting ready to be a doctor, because she's a nurse practitioner. She's got a year and a half left of school, and she gets her medical doctor. You know what I'm saying? Her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's been around medical a lot. So anytime we have questions or whatever, we usually call her sister. You know what I'm saying? Her mom knows a lot too. You know what I'm saying? And she was sitting there, and I was doing what I was supposed to do, and she looked at it, and she was like, "Yeah, it scabbed it pretty well." Well, yesterday she was reading my fucking paper of what I'm supposed to do after surgery, post surgery. She comes out there while I'm smoking a cigarette. She's like, "You dumbass," and I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You didn't read it 100% correctly." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "It says don't let it have dry blood stay in there. You're supposed to swab it out with hydrogen peroxide and then
Yeah.
put the stuff over it." She's like, "It's not supposed to be scabbed over." And I was like, "Oh." And she's like, "Did you read it?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Even the nurse told me." And she was like, "You weren't paying attention." I was like, "Well, I was still like a little like, whoa," you know what I'm saying? Even though they didn't give me anything, it was still like, trying to adjust from the lights and everything, and me walking, and I was like, "Man, this is just fucking feels weird," because I couldn't feel my fucking head, and when you can't, my equilibrium was kind of off because I couldn't feel my head. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, what the fuck?
Well, just like if a person gets a prescription, look at all the things on there to read.
Well, I just read take one 3 times a day for 3 days, and that's what I did.
So what are you taking?
I don't have to take it anymore. It was uh doxycycline.
Okay, antibiotics then.
That's what it was.
Okay. I think the best thing to do is to take 3 Heinekens. Take 1 Heineken 3 times a night.
took all I'm all out of the antibiotics. You know what I'm saying? I'm all out of them. So
Do you drink beer?
no, I don't drink.
You don't drink
I
anything.
drink coffee,
Okay.
and I drink Body Armor, and I drink water and juice. But I don't drink. I don't drink beer. Christina drinks beer.
What kind of beer
Yeah.
does she like? I bet she likes Miller Lite.
She's a champ. No, she drinks Bud Light.
Bud Light. Okay. You gotta watch how you
To
say
be honest
that
with you,
around.
Bud Light is cheap.
I know. Listen, I'm gonna have to take off. I gotta get a shower still.
It's all right, man, because we've been going like an hour and 15 minutes, and it's like 3 minutes to midnight here where
Right,
we
same
are on
here,
the
yeah.
East Coast in North Kakalaki. The car just went by. It's probably for the drug addicts next
Yeah, I
door.
gotta get up and do the same thing I did today.
All right, Jim, you be safe, and you have
I
a
will
great
be.
day. All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure when we're gonna do another live sometime, Kenny Orga.
I don't know, man. I really ain't got a whole lot to say anymore. I don't know.
Well,
No.
Craig's busy with the puppy.
Yeah, that too. Either one of y'all have Netflix?
Yeah, Christina pays for it, so I
How
have
much
it.
is that a month?
I don't know
Watch,
what she
go
pays.
watch. It just came out today. Go watch Godzilla -1. It's
Man,
really
we just got done watching Five Nights at Freddy's.
You figure with
okay.
all the
Wait, I'm not
channels.
going yet, y'all. Y'all can stay up. I'm not gonna.
No, I'm going to. I'm going
You're
to.
going
I don't
too?
have Netflix,
Well, then
but
I
with
guess
all,
I am going then. I was going to stay on for another 10 minutes, but if everybody's got stuff to do and getting tired, understand, I'll go too, because it is midnight where you are too, huh, Mr. Boswell?
yeah. Well, the thing is, with all the TV channels we get with Verizon, there's not anything worth watching. I'd rather watch the old classic TV channels.
Okay, that's my debate I've been having with like some of the younger generation that I fucking, work with and everything, and some other people just randomly is when somebody says, "Hey, Jeremy, have you seen this on TV?" or "Hey, did you see this show?" I go, "No, I don't have cable." And they're like, "What? You don't have TV?" And I said, "No, I didn't say I didn't have TVs. I said, I don't have cable in my house." I said, "We don't pay for cable. I haven't had cable in like 6 or 7 years." And they're like, "Why?" I said, "Because everything you can see on cable, you can find on the internet for free."
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
Well, if
Exactly.
there's something I really want to watch, a lot of times it'll be a movie or something, and a lot of times they're like $2.99, $3.99. I don't give a damn. Yeah,
Okay.
that's enough for me.
Also, let's put it like this, okay? Because we've done the math a little bit here, okay? Right now, we pay $80 a month just for internet, for high speed internet. That's all we pay. Okay. Now, we also have a couple of streaming channels that we pay for, like Hulu, Netflix, and I pay for, I think it's Paramount or something else. But the only reason why I got that is so we could get some NFL football games, football season. Okay. Now, with just those three added up, still is not the same amount as having cable. Having cable is still more than
Yeah,
these three bills put together. You understand what I'm saying? Even
because
if I bundle my cable and my friggin' internet both together, I'm still going to be paying up to close to about $150 to $170 for a bundled package, to where I only pay $80 for internet and what, $9.99, $8.99, and $7.99. You know what I'm saying?
it's 230. No, it's 227 for internet here, landline, and the cable TV Verizon Fios.
Yeah, that's one. It's cheaper for us just to have internet.
Yeah, I don't have cable either.
Yeah.
And my son came over, and normally I'm in here in this room, but I have a living room, believe it or not, with a fairly good sized TV in there. And he just hooked up one of those Firefox things or Fire Stick or whatever.
Fire sticks. Yeah, we have
So
those too.
whatever's on my computer, I can bring up in there. And it works good.
Yeah, we got the fire sticks too, man. Yeah. See, look at that. Right there. My cable and internet is $200 a month. See, and I was being generous for saying what, 150, 170, 75, somewhere around there. I was being generous. That's 200, and see, to where we only pay the 80, and then we pay for, the other streaming channels. And then I think this football season, we're going to get rid of those streaming channels and just get, I think it's called Hulu Live, and it's like 150, live cable channels that you can watch. But we get every fucking football game, and that's what we're really getting it for. But it's
Man,
only
I
60
like
bucks
that
a month.
thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when I go over to my friend's house, they have this thing called Red, because they're all into fantasy football. What's that thing called? Red, not Red Box.
Red Zone.
Red Zone. Yeah, so every game, and they're checking their fantasy shit. Every single game that's going on, they show.
Well, here's the thing with Red Zone is if you're within 20 yards of scoring the touchdown, that's when they start playing.
That's when they come in. Yeah. It's cool. It's very cool, man.
Is because they only really start, filming it from the 20-yard line to the touchdown, unless there was a big play. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple plays before or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, they do show. And see, that's the thing too. They might show even if you buy the basic fucking like, oh, okay, if you buy the Hulu package that has commercials, big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it plays the same fucking commercial over and over and over. But what, you really want to pay like another fucking extra, what, 10, 12 bucks just not have a commercials? I kind of like the commercials myself because I can get up, go get some coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Go
shit
take a whiz.
yeah, go up, stretch my legs a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Still binging, but it's not like a regular commercial. You just end up memorizing them and find yourself singing them around
Well,
the
I
house.
didn't freeze tonight, so I'll see you guys later, okay?
All right.
All right, boss.
Okay, good talking to you. Thanks for having me on, Jeremy.
No problem. Anytime, Boswell.
Yeah.
All right, later, brother.
I'm gonna go too, man. It's good talking to everybody, and happy whatever day today is, and y'all have a good.
Well, now it's officially for us. It's Sunday. Guys, thank you everybody, chat, for coming and hanging out with us. God bless each and every one of y'all. Be sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know where we're coming live. Thank you all for the prayers. I love you very, very much. God bless and bye.